Welcome back. With us again is Chief Executive Officer of the Green Chair Project, Ray Marie Czuhai, and she's joined by Amanda Steinert, Francfort, owner and principal designer with ASF Interiors. Amanda, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Ray Marie, thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
So you're like an interior designer.
Yes, I am.
Oh, does this all work? Who wants to answer me that? Because this seems like an odd place for an interior designer to be, teamed up with this project.
It is a very natural fit. People that work in home, people that have home as their business, so realtors who helped us get started, builders, interior designers, furniture manufacturers, people that have home as their business have an innate understanding of what we do. They have a really strong understanding of what we're trying to do, what we're accomplishing. And so it is very easy for the design community, for the furniture industry, for people that do home to get involved in Green Chair because they understand what we are trying to accomplish. And we give them an opportunity to give back in an industry that might be seen as excessive or luxury, and they get to participate and give back in their community. And we have a feeling that rising tides lift all ships. And so when the community is doing better, everyone is doing better.
Oh, I agree. Well, Amanda, tell us a little bit about your business and how in the world did you decide to do this?
Yes.
And what exactly do you do?
Yes, so I own my interior design firm going on 22 years now.
Wow.
And when I met Ray Marie 2 years ago, I actually didn't know about this program at all. And we got a call in and I said, I'm hooked instantly when she mentioned it. Not only do the designers get to shine because we are creating vignettes for people to come in and purchase the items that are in our vignettes. So that was a big key to that whole thing, that we're going to sell this off and it's going towards this charity, which is incredible. But at the same time, we get to show off too. So it was a little bit, and we don't have anyone giving us restraints. So that was another cool part about it, that she said, do whatever you want. And we're like, oh, we get to do whatever we want on these walls. Thank you. So yes, it's wonderful. So it's a win-win for designers and obviously for the program.
Well, because it must come naturally. I mean, listen, if I were designing these, you wouldn't have anything on the walls at all. But I mean, they all look just really like, I guess, if you were to go into a top-end furniture store and see how they have the living room laid out, they look like that. So where does this come from?
What's really interesting is that with the program, they let us use some of the pieces that have been donated, and then we reimagine them. So we've taken shelves that have been brought in and had them lacquered. We've had them painted. We've had furniture reupholstered. So the people who are buying these items afterward are really getting almost brand new items. But then we also have some amazing people in the area that are donating. So Wilkinson's is one of them, getting lighting from them. So we are getting brand new pieces also. And then as a designer, we have a lot of opportunity to reach out to our vendors through our wholesale items that we have. And I've reached out to a bunch of them, and they are more than willing to help too, because they see what a great cause it is. So there's definitely different vendors that are bringing in newer items. And I think that's a nice mix of the old and the new, but we make sure that it can go home with somebody today and it's brand new to them.
Yeah, and it just, I got to feel so good. I mean,
yes,
doing that, but I mean, for the person who receives it, the family, it's amazing. Now, there's something called, what is it, Curate for a Cause.
Yes.
Who wants to tell me about that? What is that?
So Curated for a Cause will be held April 15th, and it is an event where the 12 designers will have had 48 hours to curate a room. So they are going to come in on Monday and put together this whole room. Now, they've been working behind the scenes for many hours leading up to that, but they will have 2 days to curate their vignette. And so we will premiere that on Wednesday night. They will come in. We will be open. Sponsorships are available. Tickets will be available for that night. And people will come in and get to see all of that. And then we will open on Friday. That will be the first dibs day where people will come in and can shop those vignettes and purchase those items.
Okay, and then you're using the money. I'm assuming you're turning it right back in.
Absolutely. We're spending that money right now buying new beds and things for the families. So.
Well, this got to be fun for you. Could be a whole new career. They turn this into a series or something.
I am quitting my job. I'm
There you go.
No, it's really wonderful. I did it once before. This will be my second year being involved. So last year was a huge learning curve to figure out what was going on and how the program works. Coming back in this year, it's a lot more comfortable because we know what's happening. But then Ray Marie threw us in this, now you're going to do it in 48 hours. Thank you. Let's make it challenging. But it's all going to work out. And the other designers, working and meeting the other designers and knowing that we have this same passion for an end result of getting money for this program is really what we're here for. Yes, we get to shine for a moment, but this is the end result. And even the things we pick for our vignettes, yes, do I want to put leopard skin on something and make something really crazy and wild and amazing? Yes, but we also want it to sell. So we do get to that point of, all right, pull back a little bit because we want to make it beautiful, and because the end, we want these things to sell and we want the money to go to Green Share Pro.
So you're actually looking at the end user in this case, or
Correct.
even the HDTV.
Correct. Exactly right. As much as we want to do it, we have to pull back just a little bit.
But see, you both have a mouse in your step. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you can tell what you do here, although very hard, I'm sure. I'm not going to say which is more important to you, but I guess what I'm asking is, for you, you have a business, and yet you're really very much involved, and this is your life too. What drives you? Where's the passion coming from?
As a younger person, way back, I struggled a lot. I put myself through college. I paid for my own apartment. I paid for my own car. And I'm not going to cry. I am not going to cry. And it was one moment of, I know, I'm sorry. I've told this story several times, but I was leaving to go to work. I was working 40 plus hours a week to make all of this happen because I knew that I wanted this degree. And so it was just that drive. And it was cold out. It was up in New Jersey. And I was driving to leave and my car slid off the road. And it was several things that hit me all at once. It was, oh my goodness, I have to fix my car. 2, I could have gotten hurt doing this. And I knew at that moment, it hit me like a ton of bricks that I'm the one who's driving this whole thing. It's only me. So if I lose this money, if I can't go to work, I could be out on the street. I would have to quit school. I would have to figure out some other means. And I think that's what really got me is anybody, this can happen to anybody. Anybody. Anyone could lose their money. Anyone can fall into a bad state of health. And so it really opened my eyes, and I think my passion was driven from that. And even though I've always been involved in different charities, this one hit home because I realized if someone at that point told me, Amanda, it's going to be okay, and we're going to get you back on your feet and we're going to help you, and you have somebody to turn to, me giving to this charity means the world to me because I've walked that path, even though not fully. I felt that path, let's say it that way. And so I understand when the people come in to speak, I can hear it. And I think I'm the biggest crier in the room. No, because I think the two of us look at each other, all bawling our eyes out. You really do get affected.
Yeah, you do. I cried in my interview. Like I was like, well, I'm not going to get that job because Jackie was giving me a tour and we were walking around the showroom, and she said the statistic to me that, you know, there are over 6,000 children in Wake County that don't have a bed of their own. And I was like, you think of people being homeless, you're like, okay, we see the homeless community in Wake County, but you don't see the children.
Sure.
You don't see the children on the corner. You don't see the children. And so when she said to me, and as a mom who's had 2 children who, you know, worked tirelessly to have a beautiful nursery for them and a bedroom that was their favorite color or, you know, their favorite items in their room. And then to think that there's 6,000 children in Wake County that don't have a bed of their own. And you're like, but that's 6,000. That is something that we can do something about. You know, I was like, there's lots of things in this community, in this world that we can't do anything about. But I was like, you know what? I can get children in Wake County a bed. I can figure out a way to get 6,000 children in Wake County a bed of their own. And we do that every day. And so that is what inspires me. When I pull out of here at the end of every day, our trucks, which you'll see coming in and going, I know that truck has delivered beds. And I think about those children every night. When I lay my head on my pillow, I think, oh, wow, I wonder how many beds we delivered today. That's what gets me up in the morning, is knowing that I want Green Chair to keep doing that work for those in our community that need it.
And to piggyback that for one moment,
Sure.
are those kids who go into their school with this stability and knowing that they didn't have to tell their friend that they slept on the floor
Can I have a
or on the
sample for
couch
tonight? Because I don't.
because I don't have a bed is something that they can walk in now with a little more confidence that they slept in a bed, and they can talk about their bed sheets that they just received, and they have a more commonality with the kids around them.
Sure.
Because of this, and you can tell now they're like, now I'm ready to learn because I slept in a bed and
I had a good night's sleep. Yeah.
Huge. So
Okay, well, I got to go because I'm tearing up. Really? Yeah. No, I am. I mean, you guys are wonderful. Thank you for what you do.
Absolutely.
Seriously. I mean, it's a blessing. It really is. For those of you watching, of course, you can go to the website and get all the information there. And if you need to participate or volunteer or on any level, please do. And thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you have any questions or would like to know more, visit our websites at RaleighCW.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay. Thank you for watching Community Matters, and we'll see you next week.